What's up, everybody? BlueGabe. Welcome to the Omaha River Swamp. Before I even get started, I got to give a huge shout out to some awesome people that stopped by our fishing camp and dropped that grill off. Look at my name in it. This thing is so awesome. It's a portable grill that folds up. Once I get done at the end of the video, I'll show you how it does it. Right now, I've got some oak limbs in there getting ready because I got some fresh sausage, well, fresh from the grocery store, that we're gonna cook for lunch. And we're just trying to catch red breast, catfish, whatever we can catch. We're out here enjoying the South Georgia swamp.
What?
You must have smelt me cooking.
I kept waiting to smell it, so I kept coming to see what was going on.
Y'all, this is Miss Sandra. She's the boss of Paradise Park. What's the dog's name?
That's Coco.
Coco.
Get out. Get out.
Come on, girl. Rumor has it there's some fish out here in this swamp.
You just gotta find them.
I'm digging your overalls. I need to get me a pair of them.
They're very, very handy.
All these yellow flies out here are whooping me.
That's why I got them on.
Now, if y'all are wondering why I didn't grab her boat when she pulled up, Miss Sandra, she fins for herself. I tried to grab her rope earlier and she said, "Get, I'll get it." She likes to do it her way, so.
Got it.
Look at her. Let me see them clamps. You hook them to branches while you're fishing, don't you?
Right.
That's about handy. You must have watched MacGyver when you were young.
No, but my daddy did.
So we got JT. Luke's right over there between him. That's Mr. Tommy Poindexter. Tarzan's way off through the woods over there. And Jake Everett Arrington's right over here. Have you caught anything?
A branch or two.
A branch. Man, the water's flowing.
Yeah, I call sticks. That's what.
Well, you're throwing out there in the shallow water. So I'm going to show you guys what's really awesome. This is a road. A really old road that they've got cut through this swamp. And when the water's up, the water will get as high, about probably 10 or 12 foot in those trees. And then obviously it'll get low enough to where you can just drive right down this road. Right now the river's at 9 foot. So they have a scale. You can go on the internet and look at the Omaha River and it'll say 5 foot or 15 foot. Right now it's 9 foot. It's perfect for pan fishing and catfishing and most importantly, crawfishing. And right here, if you were wondering why I showed you that a little while ago, that's our crawfish bait. And this is a crawfish trap that we're getting ready to put out. Did I hear you just say you're glad I brought one?
Yes, because they are eating my worms up.
Well,
They're eating my worms up.
we're fitting to catch some.
Good.
Or try to, at least. Earlier, we set 8 traps in the swamp and we kept 2 just to bring with us wherever we ended up fishing, just to see if we could catch some while we're just sitting here. I don't really like putting them in this rough, really strong current, but I think I'm gonna wade right over there and put it on the other side of this little sandbar. That water's cold, in case y'all are wondering. Ooh. I bet I could put it right here on the edge of this grass, but I think I'm gonna stick to my plan. Oh, that's cold. There are big alligators in this swamp too, if y'all are wondering. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right over here. Yeah, this actually looks perfect right here. Whoa, whoa, that got deep. I just about fell in. I threw it, but I tried to throw it with the camera in my hand and that didn't work. All right, we're gonna leave this trap right here for about 45 minutes and see if it catches any. Then we're gonna get back over here and keep trying to catch bait because we want to catfish tonight. Now, if you've never heard of the Omaha River, just go on Google Maps on your iPhone, type in the Omaha River in Gardai, Georgia, and you'll see it. It doesn't look very big on the map, and sometimes it's not very big. Right now, it's about 3/4 of max capacity, so it is actually large. My fire's starting to do good. I bet in about another 10 minutes, I'll have enough coals to cook my sausage. That's good enough. Once the river starts dropping, you'll start seeing these mounds of dirt, and that's crawfish digging down into their hole.
Lucky rock.
Miss Sandra's blazing her a hole through the swamp. She knows of a honey hole. There's not very many holes right now though, because the river is still pretty high.
I found one that we can dig up right here. It's in the water.
If it's in the water, I don't think he'll be in it. Yeah, I don't think he'll... Oh no, he's there. Stick your hand in there.
Yeah.
We can get him out.
Oh, that's kind of a deep one.
I better pull my sleeve up.
That's deep, Dad.
There must be a big one in there.
Oh my.
You gotta
That's
go.
about the body length of me down there.
Go deeper than that.
My whole arm has to go in there. And I didn't even touch the bottom.
Go as deep as you can go.
That's as deep as I can go, Dad.
He's deep, I can tell you all that. That might be the deepest crawfish hole I've ever felt. I even tried to go as my whole arm length, and I know it kept going because I never even come close to touching the bottom. I tell you what, this little grill is pretty neat. All I did was pick up some almost wet oak limbs off the bank right here that were probably under the water just a couple days ago. Got me a good bed of coals, and we're fitting to have sausage. You guys, if you're wondering where Crystal Beachy is, she spent the weekend with her brother Myron and her mom and her sister-in-law Tawny, and she'll be here soon. She'll actually be here tonight in time to set some limb lines and maybe even go fishing for some bluegills before dark. Why are y'all looking like buzzards?
Because I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Look at them sausages.
Why ain't y'all fishing and catching bait?
Well,
Me and Tommy and Luke had to catch y'all's bait for last night.
I was just filming for y'all. For the fans at home.
What'd you say, Tommy?
I just lost a good one.
Man, those things right there smell legit. Look, they put my last name on both ends of it. I love it. Luke?
Yes?
I think your sausage is officially done. Now, I would advise you to not bite into it for a while. There's you a sausage on a stick. Come on, boys. Come on, Mr. Poindexter.
I'm on my way. I smell it.
Mr. Tommy's on his way.
I can see Sandra.
I mean, that's a dog right there. That's a bona fide Georgia swamp sausage dog. Here you go.
Thanks, sir.
I hate to tell you, teenage boys, we don't have enough for all y'all. You're gonna have to eat some worms or crickets. There's crickets right there. You can put them on a stick and toast them, whatever you want to do. I'm telling you right now, this grill might be my favorite gift I've had in a while. I absolutely love this thing. I mean, this grill is gonna be a game. Are you licking it like a lollipop?
Yeah, the juice is good on it. It tastes like a sausage. Give that bun a quick toast.
Oh, Jake wants to be picky, and y'all, Jake needs his bun toasted. That ain't a bad idea, though. I think I'm gonna toast mine too. The juices from the sausage will soak into that bun. That is actually, Jake, I'm gonna give you credit. That was a very good idea.
What would you do without me? Perfect.
Perfect. You're still whittling away on that? Or that's your second one?
That's my second one right there.
Come on, Jake, we gotta go pull the crawfish trap. Come on. So they've only been set for about 30 minutes. Now, about 45 minutes now. We're just prospecting. We are a long boat ride back to the main river. We really only came in here just to see it. This is what I don't even know the name of the lake. Sandra brought us in here. It was absolutely beautiful. The rest of our traps are set back on the edge of the main river, so they're easy to get to. But we wanted to see if the crawfish were in here. The only way to do that is to set a couple crawfish traps. We're gonna let Jake go first though, because after we've been here for a while, alligators have probably heard us and started coming in here. If he disappears, then we know not to cross.
can you carry me across?
I am not carrying you across.
I'm gonna sink.
You might sink or swim, one or the other. It's up to you.
Dad, just please.
Negative, Ghost Rider. Oh gosh, there's rocks down there. No crawfish.
Oh, it's heavy.
There might be 100 in there. Or there might not be none in there. Wah, wah, wah. So this is the lid. It's super easy. And then the sides come apart. Just like that. And it sort of collapses. I've only done it one time, so I'm not a pro yet, but I will be. And that's it. And then it just, there's a way to do it to where it just all bolts together. He has a little bit of hardware. I actually left it back at camp. That's the entire grill. I have no idea who made it for us, but I do know who dropped it off for us. Thank you very much. Look at those crazy things right there, folks. Catawba worms. Listen, we've been fishing all day long with no luck. We checked the crawfish traps about 2 hours ago and we only had like 3 little ones in one trap. I didn't check the rest, so who knows? We'll check those in the morning. Right now, me and Luke, you gonna catch one? Are gonna try to catch some catfish. Jake, JT, and Tarzan are setting some limb lines. You guys, it's boring setting them. The fun part is pulling them, so we will definitely do that in the morning. I'm using a little, like kale hook as we call it. That's what we use for live shiners at home. It's like a circle hook and a J hook had a baby. That's the hook that I like to use for catfish. Just a 1 ounce lead, about a 20-pound test leader, 20-pound test mainline beyond braid, little Fitzgerald rod, Shimano reel. That is one heck of a combo. Put it right out there on the edge of that willow bank. I don't know what it is about these Catawba worms that makes everybody love them so much, but I can assure you at Paradise Park in Gardi, Georgia, if the Catawba worms are out, people are fishing. Listen folks, fishing is officially so bad we might have to go back and hijack one of the 2 kids' big catfish that they caught last night. They got them tied to a rope on the bank. We might have to hijack one and act like we caught a big fish. I don't know. Spot number 1 was a bust. We got another hour left. I'm gonna go try some deeper water. Right there, we were on the edge of a sandbar. We're gonna go try to get in a channel where the current's not so bad and hopefully get one there. Wrap it around that main trunk sticking off to the right. Yep, right there. There you go. Do we finally have a fish?
I think so. Oh, he's big.
On the Catawba worm.
You said it was not a good bait. Oh, he's a big one.
Point your rod over this way. Oh, that's a good one. Swing him right here where I'm at. He ain't bad. Look, he's as big as you are.
We gonna cook him?
Yeah, we might. Finally got one in the boat, folks. I won't lie though, hooking these Catawba worms is a little, ugh. They like pop like a gusher. They get caterpillar juice on you. Oh, it's nasty. I can hear the older boys right around the corner setting their limb lines. I'm letting them be boys. I'm not over there, you know, crowding them. I'm letting them figure it out on their own. Me and Luke are just trying to catch some dinner. It's just been challenging, to say the least. Such a beautiful day today too. Not much wind, but we got one. All we need is 2 or 3, and we got it in the bank, folks. You better hang on to that rod. You ain't losing my brand new Zebco bullet. Think he's on there, Luke?
Could be.
Oh, he's little. I can feel he's little. Look, he's so small. This might be the world's smallest catfish.
Bring him in.
Oh my goodness. What are you laughing at? You better hold on to your rod so it don't get jerked out.
Well, that's a good eating size right there.
That is, that's a Sharpie. Speaking of eating, let's go eat some ribs. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna pull all the crawfish traps. Brad Yeoman's got some set for us too, so fingers crossed, we should definitely have more than enough crawfish to eat, and hopefully some big flatheads on the line that have ate overnight. Make sure you're not, don't fail, and that boat drifts away overnight. I am currently in the process of teaching Luke how to tie a boat up properly, because the more you get your kids and your girlfriend or whoever adapted to helping you with the boat, the easier your day will be. They're kids, they can tie it up, trust me. Before we eat dinner, I want to give you guys a tour of our little cabin. This is like my home away from home, folks. Even before I do that though, let me tell you about this right here. When we were driving through the swamp today, I leaned over to try to avoid a branch and that chair broke loose and I almost rolled completely out of the back of the boat. Obviously that's our fire pit. First and foremost, right here is our new, I don't even know what you want to call this, barn, I guess. That our good friend TJ, his camp's right around the corner. Him and his guys built this for us so we can park the trucks under and put each boat in the golf cart and get them out of the weather. Right here is some old bathrooms. This was an old bathhouse long ago. You can't see because it's dark, but there's a real old toilet and an old sink. We got our fishing poles in here right now. We're gonna redo all of that. So when we have big groups of people here, they can shower and use the bathroom out there and not have to go into the room we're in when we're sleeping. And here's the main event. We got our kitchen table. Crystal's getting the ribs ready. Did you have a good trip? Heard you had a flat tire.
I had a flat tire.
We got us a washer and dryer, refrigerator, slot full of snacks and drinks. Then into the main room. This is Crystal's coffee room with her toaster and microwave. Got just a simple bathroom, shower. Our main room right here, a couch. Obviously, this is our bed. This is a Helix mattress. That is the most comfortable bed in the world. I got that from Walmart yesterday. Just a little place for me to put my clothes. We got window shakers and they get it cold in here.
2 times bigger than this. You're kidding me.
What are you, cold?
Yeah.
Let me show you the boys' room. Now, we don't know if it's clean or not. I've been telling them to keep it clean, so we're about to see. Oh, it's not bad. 2 little beds, one on the ground, another window shaker. We got a heater for when it gets cold, and that's it. There used to be this giant tree right here that grew right up. You can see it cut into the side of the house and actually made some of that wood rot. We cut it down the last weekend we were here because it was really close to falling on the roof. And that's it. That's a tour of our crib. All right, tell me a story. What? Y'all are the noisiest fishermen on the planet.
You heard us?
Me and Luke were down there trying to enjoy a peaceful afternoon catfishing, and all we could hear was you three.
Well, I'm the only one that does anything right on this boat. My crib's kind of slow.
We caught a catfish.
I don't know what he's saying.
We caught a
He
catfish.
was in forward when I'm trying to back the boat, like trying to tie a limb line. He's like pulling away.
We caught
And,
a
and he's like,
catfish
I'm not in forward, I swear.
And
We're
then
in
JC
neutral.
was telling us that we caught a catfish on this one when it was like a mile the other way.
Listen,
We got them
I'm
all set.
colorblind.
Yeah, they're all set with bait on them.
Right now is when you should be setting.
I know, like he forgot to put bait on. He'd forget to put bait on it,
No,
and he'd
I
push
did
off.
not.
Yeah, you
I did it
really
maybe
did.
one time.
Who's right and who's wrong?
Okay,
We're all wrong and all right, I guess.
I don't know.
Luke, me and you are doing a pretty poor job of getting the fire going. Everything around here is wet. It's been raining like crazy and our wood got wet, but we will eventually get it going. Now listen, folks. I've never claimed to be a seriously good barbecuer, but right now I got some ribs on this grill. They might be finger looking good. So I put them in the oven at 250 degrees with some Everglades, some Lowry's garlic salt until they were about 3/4 of the way done. Then I slapped them on this fresh oak wood that we had cut, that we had to douse in lighter fluid to get going. These things right here are looking fire. I mean fire. I'm proud of them, folks. Look at that. This little grill right here is made by Can Cooker. You can put it anywhere you want. You just drive that steak down and then put this grate on it. So I built the fire, got the coals going. Whoo!
Man.
Smells good. You're on the downwind side, so you can smell it. Are you hungry? How many catfish do you predict you'll catch tomorrow?
I hope all of them, but I'm guessing about 15.
That's a fighter jet flying over right now. There's a military base not very far away from here, and normally you don't hear them at night. Tonight they're flying. Y'all really wish you were here to eat these things. They could be better if I would have cooked them on the grill a little bit longer, but we were starving, folks. It's time to eat. We gotta have refuel for in the morning. Tarzan's wanting to go back out and check lines tonight, but we don't have a good flashlight, so we're gonna get up early in the morning and go get after them. Oh yeah, these are good. That fighter jet, we keep hearing him shoot those like crazy machine guns that fighter jets have. It goes, whoa. Pretty neat. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that thing, I can promise you.
Oh yeah, it's coffee time. So everybody is still asleep just yet. We're gonna start getting up, get moving, because we've got a beautiful, beautiful day outside right now. And we've got a lot of fun to be had. So y'all are gonna come along. Let's get it started. Just real quick, I have to show y'all my arch nemesis. I hate these things. I don't even want to get close to it right now. A cricket. So, when I was a little kid, all we fished with was crickets. At one fishing trip, I left the cricket bucket in the front of my dad's bass boat. We took off, the cricket bucket flipped, crickets went all over me, all over me. It was horrifying. I'm trying to pick them off, throw them in the water. My dad's upset because I'm wasting crickets, so he's telling me to get them off, put them back in the bucket, and it was a terrible experience. I had crickets in my hair, down my shirt. Horrifying, horrifying. I'm still to this day, I don't even like to look at them. I don't like to see them. I don't like their sound. They're it's probably my biggest fear.
Well, good morning, everybody. We done slept in. I don't care what we try to do, we never get an early start around here. I'd like to say we're on vacation, but we ain't on vacation because as you can see, we working. But this morning we're gonna do things a little bit differently. Normally you're on the boat that's pulling the limb lines. This morning we got JT, oh, I thought it was a snake, Jake and Tarzan in their own boat, me, Crystal, and Luke in our own boat, and we're gonna film the older boys pull some of these lines because yesterday the stories they were telling when they got back to the house were too funny not to share. That's the boys' boat. This is our boat. Ooh, we got some water in here too, folks. Might need to address that before we get going. We're at the boat ramp's right there, you guys, and they're already catching fish. Another flathead off the same line. Hold him up, let me see him. That's a good one. You guys are 2 for 2 on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta go back and get Luke. He forgot his life jacket. Where's your rest of your lines at? More upriver or which way? All right, Like typical fashion, Luke done forgot his life jacket, so we gotta go back and get him. I would have never thought to set a line on that tree where they're at right there, but they're catching them. I guess after everybody sees this video, there'll be a line on that tree forever now. Buckle it up. Was there a line on that limb earlier?
No. At one point there was.
It broke the whole limb.
It wasn't broke yesterday.
They had a fish on there so big it broke that limb off. Or didn't break it off, but broke it down. So the trick with limb lining, you really need to check him throughout the night, because once you get a big fish on and he's sitting there pulling, typically he'll just pop the hook out of his mouth. But we enjoy our sleep, so we didn't pull him last night. Luke, don't touch that branch. If they start swarming, oh God, no. They're right there. Oh, this could be so bad, folks. That little piece of string is gonna have to stay in there, because those guys will light you up. Come on, let's go check. You got one on it? Oh, dude, there's a huge hornet's nest right there in that tree. Abort, abort. I was just joking.
One.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's fighting.
It's a good one?
Yeah.
Oh, biggin'. Good job, Tarzan.
Thank you.
There we go.
Jake had the boat in reverse and all, I think.
Look at Luke's face.
Yeah.
We should have pulled it, shouldn't we?
Luke, we should have pulled that one.
Y'all set your up.
No, this guy is red. Yeah, he is red. He's pretty yellow.
All right, boys, we're gonna go pull crawfish traps. Y'all have fun.
We'll try to film a little bit, maybe.
You three, y'all film. That's comical.
Yeah.
Watch out for hornet's nest.
Okay, let's go.
Good fish, too.
Good luck.
Luke, you ready to go pull crawfish traps?
He's so mad right now.
That fish would have jerked you in, Luke. Yesterday I came in here and did a little walk by myself, and there was deer running all over the place. Now these two traps that we're getting ready to pull now, Mr. Brad Yeoman himself said, don't put them there. It ain't no good there. Well, I'm trying, because if he says it's no good, that means he hasn't put traps in here in so long that maybe the crawfish have moved into here. But I'm probably wrong, and he's probably right. Watch out for gators.
I saw one at the way.
Brad said, don't you put them in there, it ain't worth a you know what.
It's not heavy at all. We might have some.
Oh, I see one.
Eel! Dude, we catch so many eels, it's crazy.
And a good amount of crawfish.
Look at the crawfish, folks.
Ew, look at that eel. That's disgusting.
There's a bunch of small ones, but they're still crawfish.
Can we eat the crawfish?
We can eat the eel grilled. You love eel at the sushi place.
That's a good size right there.
Let's put him back in the water, because the other trap's just right there. Come on, Luke.
Good job.
I don't care where we set crawfish traps. We always catch eels. Because there is bait in these traps, no joke, there could be a big alligator here. So this is one of the few times you'll see me really paying attention to Luke.
Ooh, I think we got something.
Now, why would this one not catch any crawfish and that one catch a bunch of crawfish?
Dad, there's two in there.
That's nuts.
Oh, there's three.
3 crawfish and not
That's a big one, right?
40 feet away, probably 40 crawfish.
There's a big one right there. Big claw one.
That's a big eel too.
We gotta get some water in this room.
This one's hanging on. No. A lot of smalls.
A lot of smalls.
Oh, we got one dead one. Let's throw the dead one.
Yeah, you don't want no dead ones in here.
The eel ate those ones.
That's a big old chunky eel. Brad said eel's the best bait.
Really?
Yeah.
I wondered if you could put it on a catfish line.
Oh, I guarantee you. We'll turn that eel into a big catfish.
Get that last one.
This is a pretty good size right here.
There we go.
Should be coming from up and under the boat.
All right, it's right here. Oh, we got 2 eels.
2 eels. Brad's gonna see this and break out all his eel traps. Pull him in here. Have Crystal help you. Come on.
Like a colorful fish, too. Like a colorful.
Oh, Brad's gonna freak out when he sees we're catching eels. They're so squirmy. Crystal, get
I
it.
ain't getting that thing. You got me confused.
I'm not getting that. Get that thing.
I can't hold him. I'm trying to hold
Let
him.
me get that camera.
Yeah,
Hold him with 2 hands. Get him with 2 hands.
Oh, the crawfish roll and the nasty bait.
I bet that smells good. You got him. You got him. Get him.
Get him.
There's
Get him. Get him. Get him.
You got him. You got him.
Why do I see the rope wiggling? You should not see a rope wiggling on a trap.
We might have like eels only.
What the heck?
Something had a hold of it.
Oh,
Do you think something was trying to get what was in there?
I don't know what those bubbles just were. We caught more crawfish over there where Brad said not to go.
yeah, this is crazy. Oh, we got some nice crawfish.
It's so weird how some traps will catch them and then some won't. That one's got probably 30 in it.
More than that, Dad.
So as I'm pulling traps that I don't want to leave, I delete the waypoint. You may think you can keep track of stuff in this swamp, but if you don't mark it, you're going to end up losing some of it. I promise you. All right, I can see one in there. It's like a big old maze working through here.
Well, this one's kind of heavy.
Not bad. Actually, they're bigger in here. Maybe we'll put this trap back in.
I think we caught one crawfish.
Dude, that might be the biggest eel I've ever seen.
We got.
In our last and final trap.
Golly, that thing's disgusting. We got some pretty big.
Ugh. Ugh. Why don't you just reach your hand in there and grab them out?
He won't hurt you.
No, golly, just get him out the trap. That is so gross. Ugh.
I have noticed every time we get an eel, we get a bunch of dead crawfish, so they must eat crawfish.
Maybe so.
I've seen them bite at them before.
That
They're
bait,
probably.
that bait smells real good, let me tell you.
Guys, we caught eels. Come here.
We had a salamander in the boat. We wanted to show you, but we moved all the lines from the sturgeon hole and put it back where we caught all the catfish, and we went back in the swamp and looked at some stuff.
We got y'all some good blue cat bait.
Really?
The flatheads.
Oh yeah, we got
Whoa,
a blue cat
This
on a
smells
live
slip.
bluegill.
they were nice ones.
Oh yeah. Let's hope no one cuts them off this time.
Yeah, that's messed up. They had their 2 big catfish tied to a rope right here and somebody cut it off. That's messed up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Man.
I think it's time to go with the professional, Mr. Brad Yeoman. You know what's sad though, Crystal?
Guys, come here.
We got to show him our catch, and what's he gonna say?
Look at all these.
That ain't worth the dang. But other words.
Now, for those of y'all who's never been fortunate enough to meet Mr. Brad Yeoman, he's 72 years old. He's never had a paying job. He's lived off the land his entire life, and he's right here. We're gonna get his opinion on our catch. I mean,
Well, you got plenty to eat.
there ain't enough in there for nothing, but this is what you're gonna be excited about.
How'd you catch them?
In the trap.
That's a catch of damn catfish. You better put them in the refrigerator.
He just farted, did you hear him? Or was that you?
That was him.
Better put them in the refrigerator.
You think could you catch a bunch if you put your eel traps out?
It ain't quite low enough.
Huh.
You're gonna let some of these die.
No, the ones that had the eel in them. The eel were killing the crawfish bad. So another thing Brad's really good at is gardening. He grows sweet corn, field corn, squash. Look, Crystal's robbing your garden right now. He feeds fish. He's got pet fish. He's got, oh, come here, look over here. This is his new venture. He's starting to raise quail.
Dad, you're blind.
Come here, look at this.
This thing is so cold.
He raises quail and he's starting to get their eggs for a food source. These are his layers right here, but I guess they lay right before dark, so he gets them every evening.
Can we get a quail?
A quail, you want one to eat?
No, I like them.
I'm telling you, Brad can grow anything. It don't matter. If it's got lungs and a heartbeat, he can grow it. He can grow plants of all kinds too. I thought we were going to pull crawfish traps. Y'all are pulling potatoes.
Good, these are gonna be in the crawfish bowl.
Look at that mole cricket. Crystal's never seen a mole cricket. You see him? He just hauled butt
There he is.
right there.
No.
Look,
Them fish, they're good for bait.
a mole cricket. Let's see how long this mole cricket lasts. Oh, he's still going. Oh, he's still going. No, he made it. There he goes. Dang, there ain't 4 or 5 in that one. We might be sharing crawfish. What do you say? Oh, a turtle nest hatch. Some kind of turtle came up there. A turtle will dig his hole straight down and lay egg on top of egg on top of egg on top of egg. And they'll hatch. You can see another one right there. You got any in that one?
I told you that was coming for.
These are bigger. Man.
Is the bait still in it?
Yeah. What'd you do? Catch them all?
They went out there. That's all.
Brad's saying that they went way out in the swamp. The water in here went down real fast and then came back up real fast, so something changed. There might not be very many in here, but boy, this is a big one. Oh, come on, let go. Ooh,
That's a big one.
look, let me see your ear. It stinks so bad. Brad's walking ahead of us, pulling them and getting the bait out. We're dumping the crawfish. Oh yeah. Come on, folks.
Oh man.
Dig in. Hold on, I got
that one is.
one more.
Look at the size difference.
Don't mind if I do.
Thank you, dear God, for this day. Thank you for dying on the cross for our sins. Thank you for letting us have a fun and safe time on the river, catching crawdads and catfish. And thank you for letting us have a wonderful trip so far. And please help us to continue to be safe and have fun. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I gotta admit to y'all something. I am a bit of a softie. I just can't kill them all. We're gonna go down after dinner and turn these loose, especially him because he was in the thumbnail. That big guy. We got more than we need. How are they, babe?
Fantastic.
Because our stove's not so big, we do it in steps. So I made the corn, I boiled it in the water before I put the crawfish. Crystal baked the potatoes. We already got them on our plate. These are ribs left over from last night.
They're so good.
Are they spicy?
Not really.
No.
It's because I used Old Bay. I love spices on crawfish, but not to where I can't feel my lips. That's why I use Old Bay, some Tony's, some vinegar, sea salt, jalapeno juice, and a lot of butter. And then I add, here comes the kicker, a half a cup of coconut oil to the water. Keep stirring it and stirring it and stirring it. Trust me, you won't regret it. You guys, I told you, I just didn't have it in me to kill them all. Y'all are free. Go run and play. Even the big one for the thumbnail. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that follow me. All the comments, all the positive love. Right now though, we're getting ready to go pull some more catfish lines and catch some more big old catfish. Until next time, we'll be seeing y'all.